So in this story, my aunt was providing a roof over my head. She was feeding me. She was taking me to school. She was taking me to work. She was doing everything for just $50 a week. Okay, $50 a week. And I had an issue with it. I was like, I'm not paying her $50 a week. What is wrong with her? So I did not appreciate what she was doing for me. So my question to you guys is, do you have an example of a person that did not value what you had to offer? Or an example of when you did not appreciate the value of something? I'll go.
So, yeah, I felt like I have a little brother, and me and my brother are super close. And we one thing that I had a car first. I had a car first, my own car, and I don't know, I just had a car first. Long story short, he would drive my car. He didn't have a car, so he would drive my car from time to time. And every time I got my car, my gas tank was never the way that I had it the day before. I'm like, dude, listen, I get it that, you need to drive back and forth wherever you go. I don't know where you're going. It wasn't going to work at the time. But I you need to get the car. But at least you need to put gas inside the car. So I felt I wasn't valued by me allowing this person to use my car, my brother use my car, and not put gas inside of it. So, like, you know what, man? Get your own car. And I think he got his own car.
So he got his own car after you had to harass him more and more and time again. So he did not value that you gave him a car that had gas in it for him to get from point A to point B.
All he had to do is fill it back up. Or just put gas, just put the remaining balance back in it. And back then, gas was pretty inexpensive. $5 go a long way. $5 go a long way. $5 now, like, bro, yeah, right.
I'm sure that you're not the only one that has had that issue. There's a lot of new drivers that pretty much are going through the same thing of, not wanting to put gas in their parent car or in their friend's car when they borrow it.
Yeah, and I feel bad because they're never going to see $5 or $10 for gas ever again. Sucks for them.
Exactly. Does anyone else like to share?
I guess I'll go next if we're.
Okay.
Oh, there's my little brother, guys. Oh, hey, Justin.
Oh, who's that? I can't see him.
Oh, he's on the line. Okay, go ahead, Justin.
There was a time in my life where I guess I was in between houses. I didn't have anywhere to live. And I wasn't really making any money at the time. So I needed to get a job. So I finally got me a little part-time job that was paying me, who knows, nothing too crazy. And I barely had money to eat. But my older brother at the time, he let me stay with him. And he said I can sleep on his couch. But he didn't have a couch. So I said, okay, not a problem. So we went to the store and we bought a couch. And I would make the payments on the couch. I think it was weekly or bi-weekly. I had to make the payments. And I barely had money. And I used to borrow money from him because he got paid before me. So he would get paid on maybe like Thursday. And I wouldn't get paid till Friday. He would give me $20 and charge me $40 the next day. He would charge me 100% interest. But that's not the point. So I'm paying off these couches. It probably took me about maybe 2 years to pay off the couches. Probably totaling about, $1,500 to $2,000 about. Long story short, the company went out of business. They were giving people back money because they overpaid. They were overcharging. There was a big lawsuit. So people who had these couches from Rent-A-Center got back maybe, $1,100. And I thought I was going to get the money back because, it was my money. I was paying for it. But no, my brother decided that the money was better if he kept it because I don't even know. I never really asked him. I guess I should probably ask him one day.
Yo, Red Lobster, son. Red Lobster was dope. Hey, come on, and you got 2 ultimate feasts too.
Oh, that is ultimate feast. I don't eat seafood. But that's the time where I felt unvalued because I felt like if I'm giving money and time, he's going to be helping me out a little bit. 1, 2, 100% interest is insane. That's probably should took you to court for that, at least. And also the couch thing, I just wish, just a conversation would have been good.
Just a conversation about paying for the couch?
Yeah, just to let me know what's going on. I love to communicate. And when you just leave me out in the loop and don't tell me what's going on, it hurts. And I never really forgave him for that. I guess it was tough.
You should really call him and talk to him about it.
You should. But I want to say not only were you being charged 100% interest, but you were being charged 200% interest because Rent-A-Center had a lawsuit against them for charging people as much interest as they was charging him. charging people. And now
Yeah.
on top of that, your brother's charging you 100% interest as well.
I think we're talking about the wrong thing. It's about like what he learned from it. So he's good.
Okay. I'm gonna say one of my things, and then if anyone else has anything, we could use theirs too. But I know that working in the sales industry, sometimes what happens is a client can come in and you're telling them how much something costs. And they're like, that is ridiculous. I'm paying all of this money. I can go down the street and I can go buy the same thing from down the street. So you're like, yeah, you can buy probably not the same thing from down the street, but yeah, you can buy something similar down the street, but you're not going to get the same customer service or customer care, and someone's not going to be there for you like we're there for you. So off the top, a person sees something and they say, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to pay that much money. So they're undervaluing the product that you have to offer. So I know that I had to deal with it in my line of industry that I was going through with sales. So that's where I felt undervalued. And I felt like I was always selling myself or selling my product to people that did not appreciate what it could do for them.